Well, the Queensland Treasurer has handed down her second state budget. It's been called a borrow-to-build budget with a huge operating surplus, but debt is predicted to rise. Our reporter Anna Rawlings is live at State Parliament for us and joins me now. Anna, what are some of the big-ticket items in this year's budget?
Well, Stacey, this looks like a big spend budget by the state government. There's going to be a focus, and unapologetically, in the Treasurer's own words, on investment in regional Queensland. We're also going to see more than half of the state's expenditure go towards health and education in terms of upgrades of hospitals and schools. But, of course, a big focus on investing in small businesses. There's going to be an $885 million payroll tax reform where the tax-free threshold for small businesses for payroll tax is going to increase. But the big focus is, of course, on infrastructure. Here's what the Treasurer and the Premier have had to say about how those funds are going to be allocated.
This budget sees $49.5 billion allocated to infrastructure right across our state. Of this infrastructure spend, more than 60% of the jobs will be in regional Queensland, because we know how critical it is that government spends money in regional economies.
While the national economy struggles, the Queensland economy will grow by 3%, and that is an outstanding economic achievement. And we will continue to invest in everything that's needed across Queensland.
And Anna, this is being called a borrow-to-build budget. So how is the state government planning on raising revenue?
That's right, Stacey. So while we have seen a huge operating surplus, the government, of course, has to pay for this budget somehow. So for revenue measures they are looking at include, as part of that payroll tax reform I mentioned, big businesses are going to be hit with an increase there. And as well as that, there's going to be, so about 6,000 big businesses will be hit there. There's also going to be an increase in royalties for mining and also for landholders too. Some of them holding land with value of over $5 million. They're also facing an increase. There's also going to be an increase in a commercial waste levy to come into effect on July 1. The petroleum royalties are going to increase, and companies mining in Queensland have recently also been asked to contribute to a $75 million regional investment fund. That's to help fund this infrastructure. In return, they could see a 3-year freeze on court royalties.